Hello, everyone. Welcome to stream. Today's one, we're gonna be talking about the rise of the tmnt. What is happening? Oh god. Yeah. Oh wait, is it on? Oh yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I got confused there for. Jesus, the Twitch thing. The stream's going on Twitch, everyone as well. So yeah, welcome. Oh jeez, this is not going well. Yeah, welcome everyone to stream. Hello Brian. Hello Little Sim. Hello Timothy Control Continuity. Hello Peaches Phillips. Yep, Ted Todd. Hello Twice and Free Continuation. Are you new around here? I don't think I've seen you before. If you are, welcome to the stream. I do hope you're having a good time. And yeah, hi Daddy. Well, welcome. I do hope everyone is having a good day. I do hope everyone has seen the movie because if you have not, leave because we are going to be talking about it. Spoilers ahead for stuff to come. We're passing kind of bad. uh, mm, I think we'll talk about get into that sort of thing later. Yo. Oh, hello, Desbro. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Be native, bro. Well, we're here now, so that's good at very least. We got no, Kit Kat. Actually, I actually like the sound of that name. Hello, Kit Kat astronaut. Hope you're doing good and all that. Yeah, I've been watching. Haven't had a chance to join the streams. Well, here's your chance now. Be back later, lol. Okay, well, I mean, like, I'm always gonna be here. Well, not next week, but I'll always be here. Besides next week. Did the 2012 make a cameo in the movie? No, they didn't. Did you even watch the movie? Because you would have known your answer for that. I want to know if the things going on Twitch. Because I'm still I'm testing things out with how things are on different platforms. So yeah. First question. Who would win in a fight, and who is better, Karate 2003 or Case? Ooh, that's a good question. Um, who's better? Who would win in a fight? Probably Karate, but who's better? Ooh, probably I'd say Casey. I think the movie was 9.8 out of 10. Hmm. Oh, okay. So the thing is, like, I haven't watched Rise of TMNT. My lord, do you think if they bring back Rise? I think it's a 50-50 sort of situation. I might do a video in like 2 weeks. I think it's like something like that. We'll talk about like a sequel option, something like that. And yeah. Who is Lisa from the IDW comics? If you know Mona Lisa from the 2012 TV show, it's basically her but in the comics form. Yeah, I have to say that the movie because I haven't seen Rise since. What's the camera? You're gonna see a bit in my room, maybe. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I have to say that I'm watching Rise since when the last episode came out. I think I might have watched like 1, 2 episodes here and there since then. But like for me, going straight into this movie without um watching a bit more Rise, it felt a bit weird to have like that like sort of comedy and how they did things. But then like once you get into the second half of the movie, I'll say from like when Leo has the argument with Casey and that's when he learns to like know things about him and he becomes serious. I'll say that's when the movie does become good. There is a lot of things which I would say like for me this movie is like more of a preference sort of thing. Um for me, well, I didn't enjoy some parts, but it was only because that's more down to it being the rise of the turtles and not how I would like the turtles. So yeah. To me, the movie is around 8, 9 out of 10. Yeah, I'd say I think it's about like an 8. I wouldn't. I feel like it was a really good movie. There was definitely elements which they definitely could have improved upon. Now you've seen this movie. What's your favorite Tim T movie? Well, you're gonna find out next week. I've already made the video. So yeah, look forward to next week. Who is smarter, Backstockman or Donnie? Based on intelligence. I think that really depends on like what version of Turtles we're talking about. We've got the 84 original Mirage. How many more different like, versions of Turtles? We've got 2012 continuity, the 2003 continuation. I've got the 84. I love it, but like, what is it with all these people? Hey, Daddy, my bad. I'm a few minutes. No, it's okay. I mean, the stream's only started only a few minutes ago. We barely even scratched the surface of what we probably will be talking about. I got a feeling if he's here for the last night's stream, then who knows what could actually happen? Because things could go from one thing to the next in a second. I'm really not liking this height difference. Check. Hang on. Is that better? Let me. I'm not liking this. Jesus. Yep. That's slightly better. Now I just got to redo my camera and everything. Great. I think the darkest TMNT future is same as it never would. Yeah, I think it's even. I mean, like, because you really can go around it like a few different ways. Because you can really look at like Last Ronin. Was that the future? Is that more? I guess we'll find out. like, does like Last Ronin count as the future for that universe, or does that count as the present? Um, I think there's like a lot of different things where like, what do you count as the future? And all that. But yeah, Simmons Never was quite dark. After watching this, I kind of prefer this case over 2012, to be honest. Yeah, like I don't think even though 2012 was okay, I I think it's just his attitude and his personality that didn't really work too well. But this version, I did really enjoy, and then also to find out that Cassandra is Casey's mum. No, Casey is no, Cassandra is Casey's mum. That was unique. I really did enjoy Cassandra's little little finger to the crang. Oh Jesus, here we go. Which is darker, Mirage Comics or Durban Legends? Well, they're on like same continuity and all, so yeah. But Mirage, no, I'll say, um, hmm, I would say Urban Legend just because that's one which I've read the most. I'm trying to get back into Mirage and all that. Who's better, Baxter Stockman, Twin 12 or Baxter Stockboy? I mean, 2012 was played by Phil Lamar. You don't get any better than that. I mean, except from Scott Williams. Leo. Oh yeah, Leo. Jeez. Oh no, this is gonna become me now. This Casey kind of gives me a bit of 2003 Casey vibes. Yeah. I I'm not exactly too sure. Like, it gave me like 2003 vibes as well as like I think I'm not exactly too sure what like another good example would be for like a ninja type character. I'm not exactly too sure, but like it gave me like a lot of different vibes, and I would definitely would like to see him again. Also, can you see where Casey got his mask from? As you can see, Cassandra wearing the mask first. Yeah, I thought that was, you know, that was like a little cool like thing to say. Oh yeah, like Cassandra is Casey's mum. Also, it was just a bit like, yeah, that is the mum and all that. It was still quite fun to watch. Remember last stream I said maybe Cassandra is Casey's mum or grandmum. I was right. Yeah, I was quite disappointed about my whole theory about Leo going to the future and then coming back, but in the pod. I was really disappointed that was not correct. Just because I was thinking like if that theory was going to be correct, then I wouldn't like I feel like that could be a even better movie. I'm not trying to say oh yeah because my ideas are better and all that, but like, you know how like interesting things could have gotten and all that. I feel like Rise is okay, but we will never see it again, ever, never. Well, you never know. Just give it time, maybe. Like, because it's on a streaming service, who knows? This could potentially boost interest in the show and all that. But I do feel like if it does get another movie or whatever, I do feel like it's going to go on Paramount Plus. How much change that TMNT how much chance 2007 can return? Yeah, I don't think it has any chance. Just because I mean it's been like quite a while now, and I think like maybe legal issues or something. I feel like there's pretty workarounds, but like I think there's a very low chance. Leo Besto in the movie, after Casey yelled at him, he was annoying. Yeah, like the first half, I feel like that it was okay. It was just very Rise, not how I would like Turtles. But then once it became more serious, it's not. I want like that one of the best scenes, which I thought was what I really wanted to see. Like when Leo was climbing up the elevator on the rope, that was like, oh my god, that was like what a vision that Rise be like very like very short, like 10-minute episodes with a lot of action and seriousness. That's what I wanted. And that little bit where Leo was walking up or climbing up the elevator. That's really all I wanted. 84 original Mirage. Yeah, it's good. But still, we still got a Mirage movie. Oh, that would be amazing if we did have like get like a proper one that was just really focused on that version. Who's Casey's dad? Ooh, I feel like I can go into like a lot of fan theories and stuff like that. But well, at least it's a human. Let's hope so, at the very least. I'm kind of mad that there were no Baron Draxon or Todd. Well, we did get Todd. He died, but Todd's in it. Yay! We're 10 minutes in. Released a Todd cut. Great. What if Leo killed the 2022 Foot Ninjas in one night? That would be really cool. Also, must admit, with the Foot Ninjas for this for the movie, they were not the origami ones, and they were the paper ones. I like how in the first interaction Casey had, or the only interaction he had with the Foot, he decided to put his like hockey stick onto their face, used the chainsaw thing, didn't kill the Foot soldier, but you know he's still alive. PG. Are they taking Rise of Netflix? I would think so, just because it's got Paramount Plus, and that's been released in every or most countries now. So I would imagine so. And yeah, PG, Todd was in the movie for a few seconds. You can see him. Oh yeah, we went over that. Yeah. Ted Todd. Are you Casey's dad? I didn't want to reveal it just too soon, but well. Oh yeah, Todd was there. Yeah, our Lord and Savior was killed in battle. 1987 cartoon was the funniest show in TMT history, in my opinion. I would have to say that the Rise is probably the funniest version of the Turtles so far. One I liked when Leo cries because he's a teenager and doesn't want to die. Unlike most, when he's pretty much tries to kill himself most of the time. Well, that's Leo for you. Who will win, Timothy or Fantastic Four? I feel like Fantastic Four just because of all their like abilities and all that. What tells me Harry Potter? I feel like I'm not. I feel like it could work, but I'm not exactly too sure what type of story they could tell with it. Was my hair going a bit weird? Oh yeah, I must admit, I'm very self conscious now because I think, uh, because my figure is not like Todd. How can I be like Todd? My standards, today's standards, I cannot meet up with Todd. I did a ranking video on the Timothy movies. Yep, it's coming out next Friday. Rise is funnier than A7. Yeah, well, I think so as well. I think that's just because I was thinking about this the other day, where basically, even though you could say that like 2012 is the most realistic version of being a teenager, I was thinking about this. Yes, that's true, but at the same time, every version of the Turtles that I do get to see is a realistic version of that era of the Turtles. And yeah. Well, if your theory was correct about Casey from different timeline, I'll say he looks similar to the last run. Oh, jeez, I'm about to sneeze. Hang on. Is there a mute button? Sorry about that. Yeah, like it looks quite. It looks like it looks like a cross between it looks a lot like it's like the '90s movie as well as the '87 TMT show. I think Michael Bay tells are weird. I think all versions of Turtles are weird. I mean, like, it's literally in the name Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You don't get any weirder than that. Imagine in the film, one of the Krang with the voice actors from the past. Oh, that would be interesting. Have you read any Timothy Halls of Lost Legends? No, I've not. I don't know what that is. If they do bring back Rise, I hope it's like the second half of the movie. Oh yeah, they have to go in that direction. Ted, if you want to be Todd, you go. You, I'll try. Now, okay, two things I wanted to bring up. Okay, so the first thing, if this all loads in well, okay. Now, I saw this image or this thing in the movie, and I was like, this thing is pretty interesting. That's Agent Bishop. We got Agent Bishop in the movie. Now, if they were to do like a sequel to the thing, or even like season 3, they need to make Agent Bishop the villain of of it. Got True Battle Cats, a mixtape. uh, I still, I still think a alternate future from 2003 was more terrifying. Yeah, I guess that really is like more of a personal preference type thing. Um, but yeah, he. It's extremely unlikely that Tiger Claw will show up in the RDW comics. Well, you never know. I mean, multiverse. That's the only excuse you could really give. It's FBI Ted. Great. Here we go again. Do you want them to reboot the TMT or bring back Rise? Hmm. I don't know really, because you can really go around that two ways. Because if you was to Rise or bring back Rise, you would have to do it in basically the serious tone. I feel like now. Well, I still have jokes, but at the same time, rebooting rebooting it, I feel like there could be a lot more opportunities there. Yeah, I like how dark it got, but I don't know, man. I like the goofy side too. I don't want it to be too serious. Oh no, no. Okay. So the thing is, when I say if I wanted to be more serious, I don't mean like to get rid of all the jokes, but like the last half of the movie is like a good example where Tolls can like have like good jokes every once in a while, but at the same time it is like still very serious and more story driven with the jokes in it. Um, I think that's like the way that I'll go around it. Just to make it sure, just because I feel like you have best of both worlds, like not too serious and not too like kiddie or anything, but somewhere in the middle. Yeah, Bishop was in the film for like 2 seconds and dies from crank. No. This is a no. So that other person was a EPF soldier. This is the Agent Bishop person that was like right at the end of the movie. So who knows? Maybe a potential villain. Bishop. Um, who is better, Alapex or Ninjara? Ninjara, if you don't know, is from the Archer Coins. Yeah. I'll go with Alapex just because I've seen her a lot more and there's a lot more stuff on her. If Dark shows up in the IDW, that cat guy from the IDW could introduce him. Oh my god, what if they're like brothers or something? um, Peaches is Bishin time. Oh Jesus, we've gone from Ninja time to Bishin time. Yeah, okay, that does not sound good. I wish it was a little more dark, but Babatos on a kiddie, but still funny. Yeah, I say you sort of need like a balance of both worlds. I'll say it's probably like be like 2003, where like it's more story driven and a bit more serious and darker, and then like every so often you do have like a joke. I mean, not like the 2003 jokes were like they're funny, but nothing too like laugh out loud funny, but like actually something funny to laugh about. Um, Actually, Timothy Next Mutation is was a weird and worse version of Turtles. It's not the worst. There are some good qualities about Next Mutation. Uh, mm, you're pushing Tom. Hell yeah. Also, last thing, which I feel like maybe of interest about yesterday's stream, if I can get this up right. So this is the analytics of yesterday's one, and you can see just how Beach you commented 125 times, Brian 72, Last Ronin 57, 2012 continuity 56, Lil Sim 44, Ninja King 57. Ooh. I didn't realize you commented that much. Carl 34, Lightning Speed Extreme 17, Doctor 13, and the Navy Blue Wolf 6. So I guess tonight one's gonna be quite interesting to see who comments the most. um, oh yeah, Bishin time. Imagine if Playmates actually made good Rise action figures. I'll say the Rise of Timothy figures were good. Like they were like the most articulated figures, like 12 figures. I mean, especially for like that £10 price tag. Like for what you got, that was like really good. Like I was not expecting like the foot movement. That was amazing. But I guess with like all the other characters besides the Turtles, they needed a bit of an upgrade. When are you going to play Timothy Smash Up? I've already recorded one video of that, but then but I might do ask like people in like the community tab to ask for suggestions about like who I should put in like a match. as I is that is like one of my childhood games which I want to play on the channel, but it's just trying to come up with interesting matches without being like, oh yeah, I done this one, let's do this one, but slightly different. We're on a different map. So I'd like to get like people's like opinion, not really opinion, but like suggestions and like what characters should find all that. Um, how much I chat? 125 times. um, Bishop is the villain of all time. Yeah, he is one of the best villains in ever, really. Have you seen there's going to be a tmnt computer animated film next year on August 8th next year, named Mutant Mayhem? I thought it was August 4th, wasn't it? Because Bill yesterday was saying like it was like a year or like, under a year that day, and then we're gonna be going in. Oh god, I could just imagine next year we're gonna be we're gonna be doing all this all over again, but from Mutant Mayhem. Yay! Great. Funny that I just watched Good Genes Part One. Oh, that is such a good episode. So jealous now. The last one I watched was from I think it was either it was Shredder Strikes Back Part Two. Good episodes. Ted Todd, will they ever release a sexy Todd movie? I don't think it'll be released on Paramount Plus or Netflix under the PG family section. If I did that. Well, if they do reboot the series, they could bring back some voice actors from other shows. Make one series like voice actors like 2000 could be 2000. Leo could be 2003. Donnie from Rise. Ooh, Raph from 2012. Ooh, that sounds interesting. However, with that, I feel like I much rather have those voice actors come back and do a different character than come back and do their same character but slightly different. I feel like because if I was to hear like those voice actors, I want it to be at least different because I'd only be hearing like the characters which they did play. Imagine if they made a box set every tmnt show on it. Oh, that would be good. However, the only thing is like I was thinking about this with like the 2003 TMNT DVDs. Like, as much as we all want them, do we really need them? Who uses DVDs anymore or Blu-rays? We all use streaming now. So, as much as it'd be amazing to have, is it really worth it? I mean, I'm much rather just pay what like is it like $10 a month or something, whatever for like Paramount Plus. Whenever they do actually release 2003 titles in the UK. Um, hashtag sexy Todd. Yep. It's August 4th. Yep, I knew it. Yay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, I'm sort of confused like why they changed the title of that movie because the like next generation sounded a bit interesting, but Me and Mayhem is sort of like it doesn't really like limit. I don't know. It feels like New Mayhem is all like limiting it, whereas the like the next generation sound like oh we could do this, it could do this and this, but now it just sounds like oh well they're gonna create mutants or someone's gonna create mutants and you're gonna fight them, and yeah, sexy Todd, sexy Jesus Christ. She collaborate with Geekly. I've been trying to. So I've been on Discord, and it says like, and every time we do this, we go and talk about collabing the ideas. Like last time we actually did it, we're going to call about coming up with the idea, and then the next day was going to do it, and then he said like he couldn't do it because he had other stuff, and then I messaged him the day afterwards asking if he wants to like when he would like to reschedule, and he never got back to me. So if you do want to see a collab with me and Geekly, then message him or not message him, but like just like send like loads of or spam his like YouTube comments with all of it because I would like to collab with more people. It's just trying. It's just he's really well. He doesn't really want. I don't know why he doesn't get back to me or anything. But yeah, like if you do want to go talk to him or try and get it happen, then just go message him in the comments below on his videos. I will go do it, but I feel like that's maybe a bit like, oh, look at me, I got your channel that. So I don't want to do that. But if you do want to see something like that, then go spam his thing. Maybe it might happen. Who knows? I want sexy. I want Todd. Great. What if Mikey was the lead in 2003? Oh no, that could not work because, well, I mean, even though Mikey's good and always a good fighter, he's not a good leader. Bishop in Dragon's Brew was downright evil. Oh yeah. Um, every episode that he's in, he just keeps getting more eviler and eviler, if that's even a word. You should collab with Geekly and Olden. Olden, I've messaged him on or sent him an email. He never got back to me, and I doubt he ever will, considering like he's nearly 100k. So I know, well, just like round up, like near 100k, and I'm what barely even two. So you know, if you want to make a tmnt show, which elements would you take from 2012, 2003 RW? Oh, not exactly too sure, just because I feel like there could be like loads of different things which I want to take, and it would be like very specific things. Imagine the movie told designs, with ones from a Mutant Manhattan game. Oh, that would be amazing. So basically, in other words, a IRW movie. If that was to happen, I'll not be, I wouldn't complain that much. Should you collab with Auto? When I answered that one, 1987 Shredder versus 2003 2012 Rise. Do you think Rise Shredder would win? If you're going, if the 2003 Shredder you're talking about is Sherelle, then yeah, Rise would win. But talking about Demon Shredder from 2003, well, I think you already know your answer for that. I'm kind of opposed that Mayhem was not even mentioned in the movie. Maybe Mayhem saw Sexy Ton and had a heart attack. If you saw that sexy creature, then yes, you would. Is there a way to see an 11th season of the 987 series? I doubt they would do something like that just because of how old it is. I know that like X-Men 987 is getting like a reboot type thing, but I doubt Paramount Plus is gonna like putting like a lot of money into something which may get a lot of people watching it and then getting people moaning about it because it's not their version of Toes. I mean, even if you do look at the Saturday Morning Adventure comics, even though it's going to bring a lot of people back into it. I mean, like one of the I think like the very first issue, they are dealing with a problem with VR. VR was not even in the 80s. Well, we're still getting it. Tango Shredder versus Raj. What do you mean by Tango Shredder? There was never Tango. Do you mean Demon? If you were one of the creators from 2012 or 2003 or Rise, which IDW character would you put in? Okay, so I'm just gonna do like one like character that will fit into all those shows. I'll probably do Koya. She seems like Koya or Jenica. I feel like those two characters are very interesting, and there's so much potential to really expand on the character and stuff like that. Todd, the Toad is Nick. Jesus. What kind of teen events would happen if 2012 Splinter had sons instead of a daughter? Not exactly too sure, just because like if it was have like a son instead of a daughter that was taken by Shredder, a lot of events would change very quickly. So it's all hard to say, really. Okay, let me try and get and let me okay. Hang on, where what kind of oh no, Tengu Shredder is actually the name of Demon Shredder. Oh, Tengu. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So Demon Shredder versus Rise. Yeah, definitely. The Demon Shredder or Tengu. Whatever you like to say. I prefer to call him Demon because for some reason I've only heard him as the Demon Shredder. People call him as Demon Shredder, so that's what I call him. I know that the correct one is Tengu, but yeah, well. Paramount should do something like Disney did with 90s X-Men. Bring back 2003 or 2012 with season 8 to 9 and season 6 to 8. I would love that to happen. I feel like 2012 you might want to wait a bit more just to bring back nostalgia and all that. But I feel like 2003 it's a 50-50, but at the same time, it feels like with that show they're trying purposely to almost like forget about that show ever existed. And I felt that they used it in the promos for Paramount. But I feel like that's only because at the time I think that was the only tell thing they had on there. So yeah. Which is the best game between Tell's Time and tmnt 3 for me and Manhattan Project? I've only played Tales in Time, so I had to go with that one. Brian is 10. Okay. AKA OP. Yep, he is definitely OP. Will Spencer's daughter ends up being. Ooh. The only problem is that is like you'll be getting rid of a fan favorite character, Karai, for a unpopular fan favorite character, Venus. I feel like that'd be cool, but at the same time, you're gonna be losing a big fan base, or a big part of the fans. Uh, Todd is his boy, right? My lord, man. I believe so. If not, we've been assuming his gender the whole time and stuff like that. Check for link. I don't know what link you're talking about. Remember last stream you said I'm God, I'm Todd. Sadly, yes. No, no. Actually, no. I forgot about that. You made me. Okay, I forgot about that, and now you brought that back into my life. I don't know if I want to say thank you or just what. What if Raph wasn't separated from Toast in the RW comics? I doubt there would have been much change, really. I guess the only big thing is that maybe he wouldn't met Casey as soon, or not at all. I think that's like the only big thing that like would have happened. If every version of the Turtles, Leo versus Raph versus Leo versus okay, yeah, wait, yeah. No, okay, Peaches, I'm not. No, I'm not welcomed to have that. No, just no. No, more. No, what I mean is, if Karai's real name was Venus, and when she mutated, she turned it. Oh, ooh, that would be. You know, that would actually be a lot better. Oh my god, that would be so epic. Oh my god, I wish I actually did that now. Oh my god. This is why I don't really like doing live streams. People really make really good suggestions about either something happening in a movie, TV show, or making action figures. And it's like, you really give me good ideas, but I want to happen, but won't happen. I don't, sometimes I like doing these live streams, but times like this, hmm. Who's funny, Leo Rise or Mikey 2003? Leo Rise. Mikey 2003. He was the funnier turtle, but it wasn't that funny. But he had his own moments. What if Mikey was separated in IW? Um, I doubt much would have changed actually. I guess maybe he would have met with someone else. Maybe I don't know. My lord, you should call your fans of the Todd Army or Todd Squad. I think man, quickly, we did go over this yesterday. I think it was the Todd Squad was going to call people. All Leo fights. All Leo fights same for the rest. Who is your all brothers would win each. I'm not exactly too sure. I think it just really depends on like the version of Turtles that we're talking about, really. Just because like every version could be different, like different power levels and stuff like that. So it's hard to say really. Just going, oh, Leo could beat Raph, but at the same time, we don't really know what version. I don't really know what version you want to talk about. But yeah, Ted Squad. It doesn't have a good ringtone as Todd Squad. How we like this, Jesus. TV one. Wait, could you be more specific with TV ones? Because that's not really helpful to say TV ones. You don't realize there's like 4 animated ones and 1 live action one. No. If IDW Mikey was separated, I think he would probably be greedy and serious. Yeah, I don't know. I think because of his past life, I think it's also like one of those things where they need to factor that into it things, and I think that there's like so much stuff that goes into like a what if sort of thing, where like even if you do oh what if like that like when Mikey got separated. There's still like little like separate little things that happened during that time frame. But even then, you can say, "Oh yeah, what if?" But like, what if this happened, and all that. So I mean, it's just gonna be like one of those sort of situations. Ultron Shredder is stronger from 2012. Yes, I think so. Todd versus SpongeBob. I think Todd will win. Todd versus Todd versus. Remember, I am Todd. Remember. Who will win? 2012 Krang. Versus the Rise Krang. Ooh, I'll have to go with Rise Krang. Is like they nearly killed the turtle, or could have killed the turtles without their like exoskeleton suits. So with the suits, I mean, he nearly killed Leo with just a few punches. So yeah. Okay, out of all the turtles, I think 2003 Leo would win because he has the most training. And yeah. Todd versus Squidward. Yeah, yeah. What if Donnie went missing in Spencer's birthday? Wait, you went. I'm not exactly too sure because that's a very specific question to ask about. Yeah. Todd versus. Well, I feel like that's a losing battle. Whoever wins technically hasn't won. Todd versus Todd. Which is your favorite tmnt theme song? Mine is 2012 and 2003, season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just say the tmnt 2003 season 4, the first part. No, was it the season 4? The was it Prodigal Son Returns or something like that? Where like is this? I feel like that's probably the best example of like the theme song and everything. Which would win? RW Krang versus movie. Ooh, again, I still feel like the movie Rise Crane, just because you go into like IW, he can take on the turtles and sort of goes up against them, and it's all like it's almost like a drought, like is it stalemate? But when you look at like Rise, where like the Krang is able to nearly kill the turtles without their bodies, so I feel like that should like be like the clear answer. Do you know Aska? Um, wait, I need to check if that's the. If you're the person, if you're talking about the person who I think you're talking to about, um, then hang on, where did that person go? Because I don't know, if it's on YouTube or is it Tim and T character? Where is this? Uh, is he like a I missed that one beautiful picture of Total Content. Do you think there is a Dimension X? Oh yeah, like I feel like every version of Toes has different dimensions and multiverses within a multiverse and all that sort of thing. With Leo Dunn movie, I honestly was thinking he could have died, but at the same time, I was like, this is a kid movie and it is the Turtles, so they won't kill him off. But like for a minute there, I did think he could have died. My lord, what was one of your favorite jokes from Rise movie? Uh, and top movie. Oh, a favorite joke. Not exactly too sure because there was like a few things which I did laugh at, but I'm gonna have to watch the movie again. I've already seen the movie twice, but I feel like I need to watch it again to be like, oh yeah, this joke, because I can't think of any jokes right now, but like there were like a few that which I did laugh at. Who is better, Leo 2003 or IDW Comics? That's a tough question. Who is better? I'll probably go with 2003 just because it was more diverse and everything, but I don't know. That could be I don't know. Should there be a live action movie with Krang? Well, they did already do one with like Elder Shadows, but I know exactly, but like from the reaction from it, with I'm not too sure if people want to consider that the. I feel like people want a like redo of it. What if in the movie Leo does, but a portal opens and out comes a Leo from a different timeline, where his brothers are. Oh my god, that would. Oh, hmm. Again, you're telling me stuff which I want to hear and what I want, and yet it will never happen. Why are you doing this to me? There's supposed to be a simple stream just talking about the Rise movie, and yet here we are talking about everything else but the movie. Great going, guys. Great going. Well, it's gonna be a long night. Who win 2003 Shredder with Sub Shredder versus Rai or Rise Krang? Hmm. I still feel like Krang will probably win. Have you read tmnt 2022 IDW special from Jin? Well, I did one better than that. I I got an interview with Juniper. I then did a broke down the description for it, looked at the preview images on the channel. What else did I do? I did a read through it. I then I then I then did a review on it, and then sent out the comic to get signed by him. So I did a little bit more than just read the comic. One of my favorite jokes in Rise movie was when Casey tied up and April is about to whack him. Whack him and like a monkey's trying to wait. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's an interesting scene to say at the very least. Who would win? Who would win? 84 April versus 87. 84 April actually like knows how to fight and stuff, or at least in like Volume 4. 84 April literally just turned up to get a news report and then got captured and then wondered why she gets captured so much. Wait a second. Where the hell is Pickle Pap? I have not got a clue. Yeah. All my followers who are not here today will be punished. So the future Mikey could have been saved if you just held his shoulder. Because when now Mikey, yeah, but, I was thinking that as well. I thought, I was thinking, oh shit, like Mikey's gonna die, like from the future and stuff and all that. But then he didn't, so I was quite glad about that. But at the same time, I feel like it was one of those little situations where basically, even if Leo did like put his hand on his shoulder, I feel like maybe there was more of a chance of Leo dying as well in the process. So maybe it might be better if Leo didn't know about it. Also, Leo didn't even know about it in the movie, or like when I did it, or when Mikey did it the first time in the present. So I'm not too sure, like between like then and 2044, if Mikey or Leo would have known about it. So yeah, am I the only one who fought in the final battle when they said they needed to go around to help? I was thinking Baron Cassandra was about to show up, and I got so mad when they didn't. Yeah, I was quite disappointed that those two didn't show up. I did enjoy Cassandra's little cameo, very little. With the images, but like I thought that scene was quite funny. It was just so her character. But yeah, I was quite disappointed that Draxon didn't show up, as it was basically like one of the main characters in the show. It would have been amazing to go up against Draxon versus Krang. That would have been an amazing fight. That's my getaway April, because when then 87 April, at least she's not obvious with yeah jump yeah. That goes from the NES. Yeah, I haven't played. I've only played the NES tournament file game once on my phone. Realized that it was really difficult. But I don't know if that was it. I don't know if that was the game or if that was my phone. So either way, I stopped playing after like I think it was like one round. So yeah, we should punish a pickle boy for being late, my lord. If he shows up, there'll be a permanent ban, and then he'll never turn up. What if when Mikey was using hitch bands to bring back Leo, he starts seeing visions? Ooh, while seeing ooh, oh, that sounds too good to be true. Again, why are you lot always saying really good things and ideas that I want to see but will never happen? Why are you doing this? Brian, I was about to say the same thing. Wait, did you? Okay, yeah. Imagine if Leo did die, but while dying, he had a dream of Mikey. So, oh, I can see your your comment speeches. Uh, that was. Oh, why are you doing this? Really, like writing good ideas, even better than the movie. Don't do this. Not now. I have good memories of the movie, not good memories of comments. My theory on as why Cassandra and Jackson didn't show us as fan service because they were trying to retcon Cassandra and pretend she wasn't there. And Baron Jackson didn't have much else to do. Yeah, but I feel like no, I feel like okay. I feel like with the Cassandra thing, that sort of makes sense a bit. But like at the same time, I do feel like it would have been amazing to see Cassandra show up. Um, just because it could have been like one of those things where basically see how Cassandra deals with the Pearl Dragon's foot soldiers and actually hangs out with the gang. Baron Jackson, he's just a perfect pair for Splinter. Yeah. What are the tales from A4 Mirage Comics, Meet YW Ninja Turtles, and the Archie comics? I thought they still attempted that in the Minion said. Oh Jesus, not another thing. Yeah, I thought like they sort of attempted that in the like two crossovers, like the Batman tmnt one, where they would with that version, where the Mirage one met with the that version of Tools. So yeah, it'd be cool to see them do. Yeah. Where was Agent 64? Who is Agent 64? Minion, Minion. Imagine Leo was about to. Don't. Okay, I'm gonna read this comment, and I know I'm gonna regret reading this because I know that you're gonna have a really good idea that I want to see, and it's not gonna happen. So let's read it, shall we? Imagine Leo was about to die by Krang, and then Krang gets stabbed and dies with Leo badly injured. And and he sees a dark figure with his hood up, taking it down. Leo says, "Who are you?" The figure is saying, "You're safe." Okay, I want to know. Okay, I want to know who this figure is now. Actually, you've really intrigued me. Who is this? Okay, maybe Drax, maybe or Casey, I would say. Yeah. Rise of TMT is coming back. The show creators said that if the movie does well with audience, they'll bring a show back on Netflix. I don't think they'll bring it back on Netflix, just because they've got the Paramount streaming service, and they want to bring their people over to there and give them content and stuff like that. But I do feel like if the movie does do really well, and I do think it will, they will bring it back. Older Brother, which has revealed itself to like, oh my god, like, oh, again, why did you make me? I know, I know that I'm the only person who's reading this out loud, but why did I have to do something really good that I want to watch? No, it's not fair. The cat thing is from the first episode. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, I want to repeat. I've not seen Rise since the last episode, which came out. So yeah, fight is Todd. Todd is everywhere. I miss Meat. Oh yeah, Meat Sweats. Oh, he was a good one. Reaper Mantis, those crab things, those other ones. I want to see Leatherhead in Rise if I bring back. Oh yes, I think there'll be like quite a few characters which I would love to see properly do. Leatherhead was at the top there. I'll say I would like to do. I would like them to redo Karai. As I thought Karai in the show was okay, but I feel like could have been better in a way. Um, I feel like there's like quite a few other characters who. Oh, Future Toyd, Renette. Oh my god, that could be really interesting for like season stuff. Am I the only one who was annoyed that they sort of retconned the season 2 finale because they never mentioned Leo being leader, not even said it once. But actually, like Leo was second in command to Raph. Yeah, that's what. Okay, yeah, that's like one of my biggest problems with it. With like the movie, I feel like Leo's personality in the first half was really off, and it's just it's all made to be like a Leo movie, but all the Leo scenes were really, really. I'm just gonna come out and say it, like, was all bad. I would say, like in terms of his character, and like I said in my review today, the show made it seem like Leo was the leader when in actual fact it was Raph. But in the movie, it was Leo who's the leader, but Raph was more the leader. It really annoyed me because like it could have been a really good movie, more serious, and that's one thing which I did hope that those would be a bit more mature and serious, and they sort of did get that, but I still feel like they could do much better than that. But yeah, this Baron Jackson's dual sidekicks. Oh, those, yeah, they were funny. Oh god, yeah, it was one of the actors was in one of the new shows I watched. Yeah, I'd love to see them come back. The fate of the Foot Clan is unknown. Did anyone else knows that? You know what? The thing I was wondering with the Foot Clan was the fact that they showed up and they got the key to the Krang. Was all like, "Oh yes, we've been waiting like 1,000 years or whatever to bring these characters back." But I'm thinking in last season or like even like season one, it was all like, "Oh yes, I need to get the armor to bring back Shredder, the ultimate weapon, our Lord and Savior, and all that sort of stuff." And now in this movie, you're all like, oh yes, the Krang is our true vision, all that. So what's the point of Shredder then? Honestly, if Raz has a season three, I'm sure Mona Lisa is going to appear. I feel like there's going to be like a lot of characters who need to appear before you go into like the other like like. I feel like Mona Lisa is like a popular character, but like nothing like Leatherhead, Renette, Fugitoid. I feel like those three characters probably do need to come first, than Mona Lisa. To be honest, Timothy Forever at least explains. Where's the comments? Explains the events from the show Then Rise. Yeah, I agree. A4 tolls. Okay. Maki was one of the. Jesus, the comments. Great. Michael was one of the. Michael was the one that felt odd to me because he felt drained and dripped out of his and didn't feel right. He felt slightly changed to me. At the beginning, yeah, I don't know. I feel like most of the tales were odd, but that's only because I haven't seen the show in ages. I feel like Raph and Donnie were the only normal ones from that version. I didn't like Mikey in like the beginning presence, where like he was just basically repeating all of Leo's stuff. Then all throughout the movie, ooh, magic hands. I mean, it's a cool thing to do and all, but not keep repeating the joke over and over again to not actually ever do anything with it. Interested in the making of Leo being leader at the last second. They should do um a trans matter. And yes, my beautiful god, I agree to agree. Leo character was way off. Just just like Tom. Yes, I wish in the movie they had some downtime. Well, the little downtime they did have with Leo taking off his like socks or thing. For some reason, I've really enjoyed that. It is we've never seen anything like that before. It was so unique and yeah. Season three of Rise of main villain should be you mean Triceratons? Yeah, I feel like Asian Bishop might be a good than like I mean like, just because like got the Krang invasion and then like I mean like you know you've got four mysterious heroes that save the worlds. Maybe Bishop could hunt them down, or maybe even bring back those dentist guys from season two. I'll say it now. Mikey 2003 is so much better than Rise in 2012. He's better than he's better than both versions. But I think that's just is my opinion. Yeah. Okay. First off, you're a 2003 fan, which I must admit you are in my good books. Well done. Yeah. I don't. I think 24 Mikey is my least favorite Mikey, just because of like how much like false humor they gave him. But I wouldn't say 24 Rise Mikey is the worst. But like because I enjoyed most of the humor they did in Rise. It's just that you need to be that age, and if you like it, then you're gonna love it. If you don't, then you'll find some jokes funny and all that. But I do think that like with the tone that they went for with Rise, Mikey does not feel out of place, and he feels good. Unlike 2012, because if Rise was more made for more of a teen audience or slightly older one than what it was, then I would say that it was really false humor that didn't work that well. Okay, so they are not going to explain Mikey's magic hands because, like, how, like, literally no explanation. This thing is portals, not Mikey. Yeah, that was a bit weird, but I guess we can. I guess he can do that now because magic hands and stuff. Um, I feel like most stuff with turtles is just like one of those things. To basically, just accept it, and that'll probably just be like the best way to go around things. Mikey and Todd should be in the okay. Should be in the host of fan food. Why not? One of the Krang is still unaccounted for. I thought no. So there's one Krang on. So two Krang were in the Technodrome and they're in there, and then you've got the other Krang who's on Earth. He is being arrested by Agent Bishop and the Earth Protection and all that. And yeah, I feel that the Triceratons could appear at the end of season 3 with them coming into season 4. Well, that's only if you get a season 4. I mean, we barely even got a season 3. Krang 1 is in the other dimension. 2 was taken by the government. I thought one, no, because one, I thought the other one, I thought, because one of them was in the ship, I was taken out by Donnie when he was in the ship. Um, well, I could be wrong about that. I wish in the movie Mikey was taught to Dirk a touch. Oh yeah, we didn't get anything like that. Yeah. Maybe the Krang took over the home world, the Triceratons, so come because they heard Krang was it. Ooh, that would be quite interesting. I kind of agree. To grow up with 2003 and 2012, I kind of prefer more 2003 Mikey, but I do like Splinter from 2012. Oh yeah, the thing is, I want to say 2012, 2003 is my favourite Splinter because I grew up on him. But at the same time, you can't beat 2012 Splinter's voice, as well as all his like his one line or his like quotes and all that. When I saw the army show up in the final battle, my head was shouting, "Please, protection force!" And I was upset they didn't say or show it. No, the video protection force. They did actually show it because when the guy in the helicopter before the Krang attacked it, there was the red symbol on the plane. That's about as close as we're going to get to protection force and Agent Bishop. I figured out the secret. Every May Rise character died, and this whole movie Todd was dressed as everybody. Yeah. We didn't see Krang 3 die, so he might still be at large. No, because one of them was taken by Bishop. The other one was in the prison thing, and then the other one, I think, because I'm not too sure where like the part of the ship that he was captured in was blown up. Like, okay, so I mean, the thing is, he's either dead or or he was trapped in the prison world. That's the answer for that, I guess. Um, 2012 Splinter is the best. Yeah. 2012 Splinter played Rush Ritter. Yeah, I was really surprised by that, but it works so well. Agent Bishop should have got a cameo when Varmy showed up. Yeah, I feel like if anything, they could have done more like, well, like 2003 did with his appearance, where he's just in the background saying, "Oh yeah, I need to take out these characters and all that." I feel like that would be like a really cool like appearance and all that. Other theory that maybe the Krang that Bishop could be the Krang from 87 will reveal that this is not from there, and maybe from 2012 saying that your note is not a neutral, so you're different. Hmm. I don't think it'll be the one from 87 just because the multiverse and stuff, and yeah. But I thought like that would be cool if Agent Bishop was to come back and do more and stuff like that. And with my Triceraton theory, they could magically bring in Bishop. Yeah, why not? Tell me please. Tell you what. You haven't commented in ages. Or am I just wrong about that? Would a foretells last thing you put was with a foretell? No, no, I already answered that one. Okay. New thing through. Okay. If I gets a season 3 on Netflix, they should introduce Beam Rocksteady and Leatherhead and more since they were cameoed in season 1. Oh yeah, if they were to bring back the show, I want them to go really heavily in on like Toll Law, and just bring back like every fan favorite character. Just be like, oh yeah, here is that version. Like even if it is for like 1 to 10 minute episodes, at least we'll get like the characters. The Tolls, they have many enemies that are still at large. Oh yeah, like every version, they never really stopped them. Um, I'm just trying to think. Like, I feel like Shredder, like he dies in every version, and then all the rest of like there's the Tolls like will just go and beat him up again, but then like never arrest him or anything. I know they can't because they're turtles, but they can still do something about it. I'm pretty sure you could say, I could say the same thing to you since you were not from your, like, since when from where I'm from, you're kind of friends with Toes, so I could, ooh, again, you're really saying stuff which I want to happen, but again, can't. Why? Actually was meant to be, officially, officially, speaking problems. Great. uh, okay, well, we'll just wait for the next law comments to come in. Why didn't the movie mention how Krang made the armor? Because in season 2 final, they show that Krang made making the armor for Okosaki is a big plot hole when Splinter didn't say it. I guess like Splinter didn't really know about it, maybe, or something like that. I guess I don't know. I feel like it's just be like one of those sort of things where basically like a lot of things that could have happened that maybe might have forgot. Also, time was of the essence as well. That situation. I kind of hope since Rise Tolls didn't get season 3 because the Tolls have risen. Well, I feel like maybe not like do like a season 3. Maybe reboot it in a way. Basically, like same turtles, but like call it something different. I'm not exactly too sure like what to say like hit like Hero Turtles. No, it's like something like that. Like it's a soft reboot, but at the same time it's not really. I kind of hate how in the movie they change the future and Casey stays in the past. It makes sense. It makes sense why, but I just love the future version of Leo and Mikey. I just wish we saw more of them. Oh yeah, I was thinking that when Casey was going to film himself to the future, he's going to show some flashbacks. Never did, but yeah, Casey should have died. I don't mean that in a bad way because I enjoyed his version of Casey, but timeline stuff, he should have been banished unless the future didn't get changed. In season 2 of Rise, there was a crazy dentist that we still haven't resolved that problem. Yeah, I wish I could have brought him back for the movie and be like, oh yeah, we stop them, psych. I have a theory, but it's a wild one. But what if Mona Lisa does appear in season 3, or if so, or so if happened, and instead of Raph, she be with Leo? I won't be against that. In the movie, I okay. I'll questioning. I'll questioning until tell me. I don't know what you're talking about. 2012 continuity. If you could explain what you're trying to say, and I'll answer you. Everyone rise to get another season. I think everyone does. Like if you're a fan of Turtles, or and especially a fan of Rise, then you know you definitely want to get another season. There's two cases now. Sort of like you got Cassandra in who's the present day Casey, and then we got Casey from the future. If it makes season 3, it would be more dark and grittier, especially since Fisher said about us, and we saw tons of blood. Especially if season 3 is on Netflix, since they're banned for rules. Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like they'll probably do on Paramount Plus just because that's their stream service. But I don't think they'll probably do any more swear or blood or anything, as it still needs to be a kids thing, especially aimed towards more kids. Tell me. I don't know what you're talking about. 2012 continuity. If you could if you could explain what you're trying, if you could ask your question, then I'll answer it. I'm sure there's probably a cut of the film where there's more future scenes, but it's probably got cut out due to one runtime. I feel. Oh, then again, like nothing really. I mean, the thing is, like, there's no like limit on like runtime. I just think maybe it might have been a bit too dark. Maybe. Um. Yeah. If I make season 3, I want Venus to appear. Yeah. No. I want Jenica to appear because I feel like this might be her only opportunity, and fans would like her. Got my phrase going again. Yay. Jesus. A very cool future Casey, but maybe Casey has his memories. Jesus, that's a bit dark. Um, if they made season 3, they have a lot of stories now, especially with stupid future Casey. Oh yeah, definitely. Hang on, I need to go grab a drink because my throat's going a bit. So yeah, hopefully I can find a good lot. Okay, I'm gonna be back in a second. So any questions? I'll be answering them in about a second or two. So yeah, I'll see you in 1 second. I'm back. Okay, what have I missed? Okay, set on. Great. My chair's on my microphone lead. No, 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 no. I was speaking to myself the whole time. Okay, let's go back over the comments, shall we? Great. Well, okay. The one movies. I would prefer season 3 to be on Netflix because cursing. Okay, so what I said with that was basically, um, like Paramount Plus has Halo on there, and they do all other stuff. In yeah, wait. Can you hear my stream now, or because I'm still getting? Can just hang on, let me on. You're muted. No, what do you mean I'm muted? Nah. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Please tell me you can. Can you hear me now? Okay. Yes, you can hear me. Oh, thank God. What went wrong there? Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna go over the comments. I'll let's say hello, Michelangelo. Welcome to the stream. I did say hello to you when I first saw your message, but well, you can. But at least, at least, at least you can hear the words from Todd. Yay! Okay, so one movie. I can finally answer the questions now. So with Paramount Plus, they allowed Halo to be on there with killing people and loads of other stuff, and that's an 18. So I feel like they would allow stuff, something like that. But I think it's just because it's turtles and they want to be more kid friendly and stuff like that. That's the reason why they won't do anything like that. Okay, A4 is fine with Jenica, but I feel that she's dark. So I feel like I feel like she can be dark, but at the same time, it depends on like what story you give her. Um, just because like Taurus in general, they're really dark, like killing people. But you know, here we are, got Rise. Twin 12 got dark near the end. Rise was pretty mild compared to that. Yeah. Worst case, he is his own dad. Uh, um, it would be interesting, I guess. My country saying, "Hey guys, hello, how are you?" So what's up, chat? We can't. Oh yeah, and now we're going into the phase of I'm just reading the chat of the phase of you can't hear me. Great. My country, late? No, you're not late. You're here now. That's all that counts. You mean something? Your mic's not working. Great. Can't hit. Yeah. I feel like you're really mocking. I know that these messages was like trying to get my attention. It worked. I feel like you're a bit mocking it. Like, it's like this like shouting one. Can't hear you. I get it. Okay. Jesus. Ted Todd. One day you're going to do a tour of your beautiful mansion. Oh yes. We can hear. Okay. Yeah. Now we're going through the phase of you can hear me. Great. Did you see the Corpse guys? I briefly did the first time I saw the April. The first time I saw April, but then all the other times I can see it here. We can now hear. Great, we can hear. Yay! April and Big Mama's Corpse at the beginning of the movie. I didn't see a Big Mama's Corpse, but I vaguely remember seeing April's one. I was thinking, oh, is that April? But I wasn't too sure really. Now you can hear me. Yay! Did you see Big Mama's corpse impaled on the stake? Naples' dead body on the bat. I'm I'm pretty sure I did see April's one, but I wasn't too sure. I didn't go back and like anything, but yeah. Abella appeared at least 5 times. I thought it was only. Well, that really depends because I saw like I think it really depends like what you classify as blood in this movie. Let's split out blood in the Krang fight. I did not notice that. Officially bled to death. No, I thought he was like he was bleeding now, but then he was vaporized by the Krang thing because as I was looking at yesterday, the Krang thing, the beam came down, and then that's when you saw his like you know when do like the line thing cross the body, and then all of a sudden you don't see it anymore. It's just red. To be honest, if I don't want Jenica to be in Rise, I might ruin her. I feel that Venus is much better a choice. You know, how about we include Lita? You know, because like no one's asked for her, but well, here we are. My theory is April and Cassandra are dating in the future, and Dr. Casey, but that's just a theory since Casey didn't call her mum. Yeah, like, the only thing is if April was Casey's mum, yeah, like I feel like he would have called her mum instead of Commander April. Um, yeah. Crown attacked him. Yeah, okay. Um, I meant Fuchsia was bleeding. Okay. Hey, yo, what? April's not gay. You never know with some people. Hi again. Oh, 2012. I see you don't want to sub to me because I spark. Because be. No, no. I will sub to anyone really. And the great thing has nothing to do with it. It's just for like I don't show my oh, was it like my subscriptions? Because I have like over 100 people I'm subscribed. No, I don't really watch all of them, but like, yeah. If the foot were still alive, then doesn't matter that I'll try to break Crank you out of prison. Yeah, I feel like you probably get someone else. Who are you talking about, Teddy? There's another female turtle besides Jenica and Venus. Oh yes. So you got those two. So you got Venus, Jenica, Lita from the present, who's a child, but then from the future, she's grown up. Who's white and has pink like tattoo sort of things. And then you have Sylvia Campbell's character called Artemis, something like that. So yeah, there's like 4 turtles and counting. Wouldn't be surprised if there's still more. Casey is his own dad. Spam it. Yeah, one at this point, it wouldn't put him past it. Honestly, I think Rise of TMNT shouldn't come back because it won't have the comedic feel anymore since character development. No, I would like it to continue. I feel like the character development will honestly make the show a lot better because of how the series will also still being funny. And yeah, if I make season 3, April should date Cassandra since we need April. Oh jeez. And she can't date future Casey because that's how is that? Well, it's not really weird if it had no connections. Um, yeah, I don't know really what to say about those sort of questions. No, please, no. Okay, Mark actually got a strong opinion about that. Okay, again back. Sorry, Ted, what did I miss? I did not know that you were gone. Welcome back. Brian says no. No offense to that 3, but Paramount wouldn't do that due to some of the fans might not be part of that, or parents might tell their kids don't watch it. Well, we're talking about the Casey or Cassandra and April thing. I feel like if you did that nowadays, people would you like Paramount would get like cancelled. Really, I want Venus to be brought back. Well, she was brought back in the IDW one, 2012. Anyway, okay. Paramount wouldn't want that because well ratings. No, I feel like that would honestly bring up ratings in some way. The April X Cassandra. Okay. I got a feeling we're gonna have a big argument saying what's gonna happen with those characters. Where can a YouTuber do a live stream with how many subscribers? It really depends on like the device. Like console stuff, you can do any amount of subscribers. Computer, any amount. I think it's just from the phone you need a certain amount of subscribers. I think it's like 500, but I'm not too sure really. 2012 was dark compared to Rise movie. I mean, we saw Spinner get stabbed. Yeah, but we also saw Raph get stabbed. But no, I do think 2012 was darker. Terry, remember that one episode when the turtles went to go camping with Todd, and the dentist kidnapped him and said he will return, but never returned. Ah, yes, the best villain. Okay, I hope we get another movie with these souls, but longer. Yeah, I was sort of wondering that because I was looking at how long it was, and I was like, okay, so it's basically a 4 episode story arc, which is pretty cool. I was in I don't know. Maybe I can like need to because no nowadays like the average length is like nearly 2 hours, 2 and a bit hours. So it's always expecting something like that. You know, to be honest, I'm surprised RW didn't do a female total team. They could do something with Batman, with Batgirl having her own team. Oh my god! Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, I've said this for one of them for a few months now, but I want a female total team just be called the Lady Turtles. I thought it'd be more like female mutant Ninja Turtles or something like that. I mean, just because of how like their personalities are so different compared to our turtles. Oh, it will make for such a fun comic. I feel like I'm the only one who was annoyed by them never saying which species of turtles they are. Because I don't know, I feel like they should have sometimes in the show and movie because it would have been dramatic when they say they're brothers when they aren't. I think it's more like because like they've been through a lot of stuff and they're growing up together. It's more like one of those sort of things where like they are brothers because of that, but like not biological. I think. Bro, Mike actually said Donnie is a soft shell. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I must admit, I did like that aspect of the movie. Well, I was just finally got to see like Donnie in danger without his shell. I thought that was a really interesting element. I always thought like when Shadow came, or I'm like even before the Rise even started, I thought, oh yeah, Rise Shadow's gonna be this big villain. He's gonna destroy that Donnie's shell or the mechanical one, and he's going to do a lot of damage to his normal shell. And then that never happened. But well, yeah. Or the comics could be called the Lady Turtles. Um, wait, did I I feel like okay. So you just want it to be called the Lady Turtles. I don't think it'll make get too many sales, but with that name. But yeah, I want that team. Yeah, but 2012. But yeah, but someone commented on one of my videos, and he had 64 subscribers, and he did a live stream. How? Or did it by Because like it depends on like if you do it by certain apps, devices, and all that sort of stuff. There's like a lot of different things that go into it. Um, Bros close to Splinter. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I love this the Rise movie. It was funny, dramatic, and amazing. For the most part, I'd agree with most of it, especially like for the second half. Yeah, I'll agree with everything on that. And then the others besides Donny. Okay. Okay. So now I'm interested. So now I'm interesting. But what are the personalities of female Toes? And who would they kind of resemble? And who would be leader? Okay. So we haven't really got too much of the characters really. Jenica is the only one we truly expanded upon, and one of the Sophie Campbell's quotes they use for describing the character. When I'm gonna quote, and I want to put quotation marks. The music turtle. That was her personality. Sophie Campbell gave her, but I'll say that all the other ones is sort of hard to say really because of we ultimately we only saw one little picture, but Sophie Campbell made a whole fan fiction and something about it or something like that. But I feel like Jenica would probably be the leader. And yeah. Oyotaro will be better than female Toes. I feel like they'll need to come up with. I think it's either they'll come up with a proper name for the gang, or we sound like either like Lady Toes, female Toes, or female mutant ninja Toes. It would be something like that. Rapping is now until it would have been funny if he started snap. Oh yeah, he never actually did anything like that. I was quite disappointed about that. I did like when like Mikey was fighting one of the Krangs. He went into a show and then he got hit by it. I thought that was like really cool, like something unique, especially going into the elements of the actual like type of turtle they are. Ruff is snapping toe, Leo is ready slider, Mikey is a box toe, and Don is a shell. I also thought that was like a really interesting fact about this version of toes. Just because like they're so unique compared to all the other toes, and even like their own brothers, they are so unique to one another. Ref reminds me of Madri, but without broken bones. I don't know who that is. um, Hang on. In the Rise, some villains are still at large. That should be enough to make a third season. I mean, if you're going by that logic, then like they can almost just like keep like making the villains not actually like arrest them or anything, just and just like keep just redoing the season, just or like, keep just like redoing like multiple seasons, just trying to catch the villain. But oh no, we didn't catch the villain. I guess we need to get renewed for another season. Ah, what a shame that is. Where's Mayhem? Yeah, a lot of people ask that question as well as like, where's Draxum and stuff like that. Um, I always thought he got his shell cracked in the film on the futures similar to IDW. Mm. Again, why are you saying stuff which I want to see but will never happen? Why? Mayhem's for goats. I think. I feel like you missed Todd Denmark actually. You mean Todd is the goat? Since since Leo is a ready slider, they can slide off stuff easily. Leo should have did that a lot because he gets away since his brothers can't do it. I must admit, one thing which I did find was quite weird was on the final battle between Leo and Krang before they go into the prison dimension. The thing the tendrome is like that, and like Leo is still on there, and yet somehow he's still walking on it. How? Dragon's probably still serving his. Oh my god, yeah. Imagine if that's like the next Rise of TMT movie. We just see him like, we just see like his like daily routine. Imagine if it tells five evil league of mutants, but with their weapons fully animated. Ooh, that's interesting. Postcard at the end of each sentence. Okay. Um, why? Is there a reason why, or we're just doing it for the next big memes type thing? Yep, it will come. Can I ask a non-Timothy question? Yeah, sure. We're here for talking tolls, but we can expand to other things. Because yeah, why not? Maybe in season 3, could bring in Hun or Tyleclaw. It could be cool to see Trust and 3 villains, Twin 12 villains, be like in Rise universe. Hmm. The only thing is with that is like if you did do that, you'd want them like how they were portrayed in that version of Turtles, and at that point you might as well just bring in like just like do a crossover because like when when Twin 12 brought in Hun into their version, everyone didn't really like him, and to this day, no one really likes him, just because it was original character for 2003 show. So you would want him like that. I think RW has done it best, where they bring in the characters how they were, and then just do different stories with them. I forgot. Okay. Bro, when Donnie Shells got exposed, my heart skipped a beat because I was scared for for my man's life. Oh yeah, who wasn't? I almost never had. Who doesn't? What do you think of Reckless Bug? I think the show is okay. I really want to get into that show. I've tried it several times, but it's one that I keep getting bored of because I feel like the way they do the shows is like is really successful, and but the only thing is that is very repetitive, and the story or the series story which they try to tell, that it takes so long for anything to really happen. But that is a show which I do want to try and get back into and finish. I don't like it, but I think it's good. Okay. Yeah, I can almost say about like everything which I don't like. Leo versus Shredder versus Krang. Imagine how cool that would be since Krang made the Shredder. Oh, they would have a team. Ooh, what about Baron Draxton and Leo versus Shredder versus and Krang? The creators and and their creations. That'll be interesting and saying it out loud. I really want that to happen now. I really want them to make a season. Why do I keep like saying that? I know you want a season 3. Just by saying it's not really going to change anything. Since Mikey is a box toll, he was always seen throughout the show and movie being the only toll to hide in the shell. Even though Lou Red did it 2 times. Oh, I didn't. But like yeah, but like even in like other versions of Toes, they were able to hide their like heads. Like 2012, Mikey was able to do it when I was breaking out TCRI. Leo from the Photon movie was able to dodge a cannonball. So yeah, I think like it's just one of those things. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get a point across, but I'm not exactly too sure how to finish the point. Um, when I saw Donnie without his armor shell, I thought he would be damaged badly at his shell, where it makes sense why he wore his armor. Yeah, I also the thing is, when I heard that, I thought that was a really cool and interesting idea. But the only thing is, I really wish they did expand upon that idea and did something with it. I'm not exactly too sure what they could have done, but at least do something with it. Yeah, cool. Everyone says cowabunga. Yeah, at this point, you can almost just like put in chat saying everyone say this, and you will at least get one person who does who does say it. Unfortunately, I mean, look at last night's stream. I know that I don't mean to be cocky or anything, but I say like let's talk about Todd, and everyone talks about Todd. So you can almost just type in anything to say, "Hey everyone, type this thing in chat." I mean, unfortunately, I probably shouldn't say unfortunately, but like you will get someone who will comment it. So like at least you're not alone. During the During the final battle with Leo, when he's back, Cheryl kept again slams on the wall. I was having a heart attack with thinking Timothy 2003 was going to happen. Where that would have been amazing. Yeah, Carbon. Yep, Fran, you got your wish. But said if the movie did well, they would consider making another season. Yeah, I feel like it's a 50-50 sort of thing because even if the numbers are really well, because like when you look at like 2012 and Rise and all that, well, like numbers were good and all that, but it's just for like things could change instantly within the heartbeat, and because of like marketing and other stuff like that. So yeah, it's all a shame, but like you never know. Yeah, Cowboy. Yep. Okay, that's two people, Brian. You're doing good so far. So yeah, I think like it's gonna be like one of those sort of situations, just like wait and see sort of thing with the movie. Yeah. Anyone else not hearing? Oh Jesus, not again. I'm. Please don't tell me I'm having uh the same problem again. Please. Okay, let me get the last answer so that I can hear. Because don't be like, oh yeah. Okay. Yes, you can hear me. Uh. Don't be like, oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Great. Thank God. Yeah. Okay, Brian, you can't say cowabunga to your own thing. You started it. I like when they say tmnt because in the series they teased it or called themselves Mad Dogs. So now they're tmnt. I must admit, when they did with the scene where basically where Liz says, "Oh, yeah, in the show crying about like we're not that we're different or that," and then it tells each say one the separate bit like the teenage. I thought that was so stupid and cliche. I mean, it worked for the scene, but like, it's all just one of those things that's just like, oh, get over yourself. Like, you don't really call yourselves that. It's just more marketing thing. It works, but yeah. Oh, Brian can meet. That's good. Well, at least I can hear myself through my. Oh, I was about to say. Of course, that's obvious because I can hear myself speaking. But like, even like from a phone and device and all that. What if while Leo's getting beat up, his swords break and Mars comes. Oh, and nine of swords, and it seems to. Mm, again, why you tell me stuff which I want to see but will never happen? Why? Why do people always come onto my stream and be and say like really good ideas but will never happen? Why? What did I ever do to you to give you to allow you to say good ideas? Leo straight up had a huge ego and was annoying and was a basic jerk and only thinking he was the only toe in the world that made Leo annoying and moving to the second act. Yeah, like that first part with Leo, he was the thing that brought the movie down for me, like especially in that first half. But when you go into the second half, that was like top notch, best thing of Rise ever. And yeah. I love it when Twice and Free breaks. Oh yeah, I was watching an episode the other day, and it's just like, it's a so I must admit, it's like a really good episode. It's just that I feel like maybe they used the music a bit too much. I'm quite because in the podcast soon, like a few months, we're gonna be talking about the Twice and Free show, like doing one episode at a time and all that. And like I was watching the I Monster episode and the Shredder Strikes Back episode, and I was looking at it, and I was like, these are really good episodes and really good, great stories. The only thing is for like they do use music a lot more than any other version. So yeah, what do you say about Miraculous Ladybug? I couldn't hear. I enjoy it. I think it's okay. However, I think like I got to go. Okay, well, continuing the same thing. Like even though part of the reason why it's successful is also part of the reason why I don't like it as much is because it's very repetitive. The series story which I tried to tell is very slow and stuff like that. Imagine Leo gets beaten to death, similar to Spider-Man. Oh, instead of Spider-Verse, but he's being cut. And his teeth bleeding. Oh, don't. Can you please stop telling me ideas that are way better than what we actually got to see? That no, go away. You're not any fun anymore now. You're ruining my day. I was having a really good day until now, so thank you. Rational stayed the leader because he's the oldest. Leo's not old. Is the oldest. Leo is not Raph. Raph is 16 and Leo is 15. Donnie is 15. Mikey is 13. I thought Mikey was no. No, I thought Mike. It was, I think it's very close to that. I think maybe one. I feel like maybe one of those was wrong. I feel like one toes is older than something like that. Well, I'm not too sure really. So Leo being leader is stupid fan service. Yeah, but at the same time, that doesn't really make sense. Just because a character is older than someone else, that doesn't necessarily mean that like they should be the leader. Um, because of stuff. Leo's more strategic. Well, yeah, in most versions. I mean, like a good example would be like Young Justice. You got Robin or Nightwing now, who is younger than Aqualad, but yet he is still. I mean, I think it's like when he comes on the team, like sort of like equals and all that, and like it's all like one of those sort of situations where basically just because you're older doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the leader. Um, just trying to think of like some other stuff, like Young Justice is like a really good example of like the team. But basically, everyone was older than Robin, but yet Robin is now the team leader. So I don't think being older doesn't really necessarily mean anything. It just means like you're older. Yeah. God, this game's actually really going really well tonight. Um, I like Varai's version of Leo. He's more fun. He's egotistical, but he's fun. Yeah, I enjoy him. I think it's just because he's too close to Mikey, to the point where it's more like It's hard to see him as Leo, but because of his blue bandana, you can say, "Oh yeah, he is Leo." But it's hard to be like, "Yeah, he's Leo and all that." Rasplan's smash. Yeah, that's the only way to describe it. I mean, like, he did get a bit more um strategic in the later episodes and all that. Vishal did a scene in the final battle where Donnie and April recruit old faces to fight the final battle, like Cassandra, Jackson, Todd, yeah, and Big Mama, and more like the OG tmnt movie music. Oh, that would be an interesting, really cool to see. Ross Leo does show he's strategic when him and Splinter fight in Battle Nexus. Yeah, but that was back then. But like, you get into this movie, and he didn't really have any plans, really. If you really think about it, like the only time he saw come up with a plan was when he asked was when he asked everyone else to come up with a plan. He did not come up with a single. If I'm remembering, oh, remembering this correctly, he didn't actually come up with a plan. That sort of seems a bit bad for a leader. But well, yeah. Okay. Okay. About now 40 minutes. Okay, we're gonna go to the 2 hour mark, and I feel like we're gonna end it there for tonight. As we've done, I feel like we've been through emotions again tonight. Sometimes I want to jump through the screen and yeah, okay. I'm not actually too sure where you want to take this comment, or because that could really go in a few different directions. But you do you. I think that's the only thing I got to say to that. When they fought Shredder, he says something about his brothers. Hmm. Then after Leo dies, Raph comes and comes in and passes off the rabbit. Oh, with him beating the crap out of Krang, but stabbing him. Why are you doing this? I want to enjoy the show, but now I know that we could have potentially gone something like that. Why? Hmm? I mean slap you. Oh, okay, okay. Well, I thought he meant smother him. What happened while seeing Leo's lifeless body go to him while Raph comes down, looking at his body? Oh no! Again, why are you giving me really good ideas about something that we'll never get to see? Why? That sounds too good to be a tell thing. Yay. I guess when Leo became the leader, his ego skyrocketed. That explains his behaviour in the movie. Yeah, it does, but it just feels so out of place for his character. And just going from like being like he can joke around but being semi-serious to just being all around just a jerk and all that. It just came off as a bit weird. And then the movie ends with a slowly version of the Ross. No, don't do no. Oh. Spinner versus Leo. What version of the characters were you talking about? Cool battle would have been if Draxon and Big Mama showed on top of the building in the Turnerdrome and fought the Krang. Why are you doing this to me? I just want to watch the movie and just think about it, not come in here and talk about cool ideas that could have been and probably is much better than the movie. Why are you doing this? It want to be the best shown. You want to be the best shown in a pizza. Okay. Want to be the best shown in the pizza. Uh, am I reading that correctly? No, I'm reading it correctly. Or am I? Pizza mess. You want to be the best shown in the pizza mess. Huh? Okay. You know what they show? Um, you know what they should have put in put Venati's ending movie theme in the film, since that song says reference. I feel like that would have been better as like the end credit scene for, or the end credit scene song for Rise. Pizza Mass. Okay, yeah. Hmm. Rise was amazing. Yeah, he had his he had his good moments, he had his bad moments. I do want to go back and revisit the show and like watch the whole show completely and then watch the movie, and all that. We are better writers than the ones in the movies. Oh yes, I mean I mean the thing is you get that with like everything really. I mean like we watch one thing and be like, oh yes, they could have done this and this and this. It would be way better. And like you think, and then you think to yourself like, yes, that is better. But the thing is like the movie that had to do with like multiple writers. So yeah, I mean the only thing is, even if you did get your way with like your story and everything, you're still gonna get people who hate it, and stuff like that. I mean, as much as I would love to do like my own version of Turtles, I know that if I did something like that, people would probably hate it because it's not their version of Turtles. It's ruining their childhood. Yeah, the last movie was amazing on question. You mean without a question? Without doubt? Well, yeah, no, the last movie was really good. You see next Friday where I did place it on my total favorite list and all that. But like, it's a really good movie. Um, Guys, this is reading your comment 84. I'm also know about still gonna hate it because of how good it is gonna be. When everything happens, the bros are sad and quiet, Spinner's depressed. Everyone tries to cheer everyone up, but Raph starts taking. Ah, so not what you're. Mo- oh, you're not much. Again, why are you bringing? Why are you talking about really good ideas that will never happen? Why? It's not fair. The Ross movie was amazing, no question. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like, it is really good, well, the second half is really good. I think everyone is all like coming to agreement that, or especially within this live stream, but basically the first half was okay, but Leo's egotistical side really brought down the movie. But the second half, well, that's a whole nother movie in itself. A cool battle would have been if Cassandra and Abel teamed up on the ground fighting some Krang possessed things. Ooh, yes. You know, I do feel like April and Splinter were a bit underused and a bit weird in this movie. But yeah. Okay, it's MT84. Now on to watch that version of the film. Yes, I feel like everyone's going to and all that. Brian, when stream end? I'm going to end it in about 15 minutes to reach up to that hour mark. So yeah. There were moments in the movie that made me cry. There were nearly moments for me. I mean, the thing is, I don't really cry much at stuff. It takes like, the thing is, if something's gonna be sad, then it has to be really sad for me to cry. Because I got my friend. If you've been to some of my streams, like the Minecraft Mondays ones, or um, my friend Lauren, I don't know if she's here or not. I hope she's not. But basically, we was watching a really amazing show called Lethal Weapon. I recommend it so much. It is the best thing you'll ever watch, and I cannot recommend it enough. The character development, the comedy, it is perfect. I cannot recommend it enough. It, I'd even go as far to say it is even better than Turtles. That's how much I love it. And in the season finale, or the season 2 finale, I won't spoil it if you do want to go watch it. But like a character dies. I'm not saying who, but the thing is, I was on call with Lauren when she was watching it, and she cried for over an hour. And I didn't cry. I didn't cry once at the scene, but like that is just how good the show is. Like, and every time I recommend it to someone and they watch it, they say it's the best thing ever. I cannot recommend it enough. Watch it. um, they should have made a remix version of 90s tmnt movie song and played it after they won, and then roll the credits with Riot's remix song that was in. Ooh, hmm, that sounds good, really. Yeah. Thanks, Teddy. I thought that version of the story for me was stupid. I didn't even think my version was good, but thanks for liking. You did more than like it. You made me want to actually watch it. You made me actually hate the official version of the movie. The thing is, like every time people come in like with actually decent stories for Turtles, like in like live streams and stuff like that, they're normally better than the actual stories I was given. Like you definitely proved it with your one. Like that's like how like creative you can get with it, and like how sad or emotional or whatever feelings you need to get through it. Yeah. A lot of movies, besides the fact one and two halves are different movies, pretty much. Yeah, I love it making season three. How many more times are we gonna keep? Why are you saying bye? Did I meant? Oh, Bronze Pink. Okay, goodbye. Sonic, are you leaving? Yeah, so bye. What the craze of Lethal Weapon made a Tim T show or movie? Well, no. Okay. So the thing is, it's not just one. But I think it's just more the how they written the show and how they was able to make the show. If it's not really so much like the characters or anything, or it's more like the story which they present with the characters, and you couldn't do it with the creators. You had to do it with the people who are writing the show to do something like that with Tales. But if you were to give the people who wrote the Lethal Weapon TV show, if they were to write Tales, they would need to have like no limits on it whatsoever. Battle would have been called Cassandra and Hippopotamus, and Warren Stone and Repo worked together as a team to fight off the Krang possessed things in the playground. Um, we'll get back to you in a minute. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, well goodbye, Sonic Spray. I'm not doing a live stream for at least a week, so I'll hopefully talk to you soon, sometime, maybe. Anyway, good good night. But yeah, if I were to do like a season 3, they'll probably do like one or two episodes where we see like characters and how they survived the Krang invasion. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it did do something like that, but I do feel like that'd be quite cool to see. Just like we get to see more of other characters. And who knows? That could be like a way that like they introduce characters as well, like through the Krang invasion. I mean, I doubt it, but like you never know. That could be like a interesting way. If that show were happening with no limits, it should be on HBO Max or Netflix. Yeah. I mean, again, like, I still feel like if they were to do a streaming service show, they'll probably do it on Paramount Plus just so that they can bring all the content then, and also not to mention the fact that like with Paramount, they wouldn't really. I mean, like the thing is like even on Paramount, they don't really have like a restriction or anything. And like Netflix, I mean, like they weren't really good. Like Netflix, like they can do darker stuff, but it's just the fact that like Nickelodeon want them to do a more kid-friendly movie. Is not Netflix giving them the more adult thing. That's the way that it all works. I'm pretty sure. Might not come back. Sorry, guys. But that's okay. Well, if you don't come back forever, then shame on you. If you do come back to another live stream, then I welcome you with open arms. But again, I'm not going to do one for, or I won't be here for until like next Saturday. So may do one on Sunday, may not. Spinner should have did it more in the movie. Like they made a scene with Cassandra and Drax and helps Splinter fight the Krang free. Oh, Brian's still here. Yay! We're here for now. Yeah, I felt like Splinter was underused. He was but I mean, the other thing is, I'm not too sure if it was the characters that were played off weirdly, or if it was the fact that I've not seen this show since was like 2020, the final episode. So yeah, when's the next stream? I'm not too sure. I may do one next Sunday. I'm not too sure. It really depends on how things play out in real life, but I may do one next Sunday. 2003. Or they could do both. Have one child turtle show while having a adult turtle show. Yeah, I do think like that's what fans want. Where like you do the kids one on Nicktoons, Nickelodeon, whatever, and that way you can bring in like kid fans, and then like pleasing the adult audience. I mean, let's face it, most of the fan base of Turtles now is of an age where like they do want to see a more darker stories. Where like, I mean, like I think that's one of the reasons why Last Ronin did so well. I mean, like even though I personally didn't enjoy the story overall, it was darker, and I felt like it was going in a much better direction compared to like something like 2012, where like it can be dark sometimes, but like is very rare. Um, Even Smith from Toes Forever movie wasn't even unused a lot. No, Toes Forever was or Two Twice for spending that movie, it was used decently enough, and to the point where like he actually felt he had to be there. Rise, he just felt like they put him in there because they had the voice actor, he's a famous character, and stuff like that. Hot Soup is a stupid catchphrase. I mean, like if you really think about it, all catchphrases are really stupid. I think that's more like a preference sort of thing. I mean, like Mad Dogs, it's ninja time. And they could even go as far as say like Cowabunga and all that sort of stuff is stupid. But yeah, how do Rise Tolls look in 2012 style? They did do like a game with like like CGI 3D stuff, so they look like themselves, I guess, but like 3D. I think that's like the best way to describe it. Not exactly too sure how to describe it, just because like you can almost say like, oh, how the 87 tools be in 2012 style, or it'll just be how they are but 3D. I think that's like probably the best way to answer that question. Well, they be themselves, but you know, Rise versus 2003 TMT. I thought 2003 Tolls would win because they had more skills and all that. I feel like even the Rise Tolls has more um, magical stuff. But then 2003 turns into Dragon, so yeah. Cowabunga, 2012 is the best. I enjoy 2012. I have more problems with that show than positives, but I do really enjoy it. The podcast fun do. Oh yeah, for the podcast and something. I don't really know at this point. Like I'm using that podcast as a way to really get into the show and really love it again. And so far, yeah, it's really hooking me back into the show. And like I'm not doing watching another episode for like 2 weeks, but I'm really looking forward to watching the next episode for it. There should be a total game similar to Multiverses. Oh yes, they need to do something like that. Will they do something like that? No. 2012 the best. I'll just say 2003, but that's only because I grew up with it. TMT 2003 or 2012. I'll have to say 2003 because stories, characters, stuff like that. 2012 just has some really good moments, which I would say are even better than 2003. One example would be the Northampton farmyard scenes with like 2012 having like nearly half a season worth, whereas 2003 had an episode and a half with it. So I feel like 2012, like it has some really good elements and moments, but at the same time, I feel like there's a bit more problems with, or I find there's to be more problems with it. But it's more of a preference sort of thing. Definitely 2003 is awesome. Yeah, I think it's more like I think it's just more of a preference sort of thing, like of like what type of story you like, comedy and characters. I'll go see you. But one more question: how would it have been if Leo and Donnie? Charles got crat. And did you know Leo and Donnie are twins? Because how they act of each other, even though they're different. I wouldn't say they're twins, really. Oh, different species. I wouldn't really say they're twins. But yeah. TMNT. Oh God. TMNT 3 Mutant Nightmare. Have you ever played it? Yeah. I think I've heard about the game, and then it was only this year when I was able to get like a emulator, and I got Tales 3 in there. Jackson Plus. You think they'll make a season 3? I think it's a 50-50 at the moment. I think it really depends on if the company wants to go forward with this version of Turtles, because I'm going to go forward with the Seth Rogen stuff. If you got Okay. But yeah, so I got the game. I want to say about April time. I want to say June, May. It was around that sort of time. I played it for the first time, and I won't lie, a little bit disappointed with it. I mean, it was okay, but like I know that I'll probably do a video on it one day. But like, I was quite disappointed by it. I'm by. Oh, okay, and I'm okay. Can I ask just one thing? We've only got 2 minutes left of the stream, so maybe just stick around for that. I mean, if you don't want to, then goodbye, good night, or good day, wherever it is, wherever you live. If you could be any turtle. Oh, also, no more comments. No more. No more. Cancel. No more. If you ever, wait, if you could be any character, um, which one would you be? Hmm. I'll probably either go like Leo or Raph just because they'll be win, but at the same time, I feel like Mikey will be easier to use with the nunchucks and all that. But yeah. Have you read the Timothy Juniper story? Yeah, you've already I've already gone over that once in the stream. What if season 3 did have? What was it with like so many questions about season 3? um, but wait, if what if season 3 did happen? Do good. They will start bringing multiverse stuff, or would they wait season 4? If it does happen, I'm not too sure really, because I feel because there's ways you can go around the multiverse stuff, but I think it really depends on like how interesting they'll go around it. I think that really depends on like how they will go around it, but not too sure really. Being Rocksteady were not in the movie. Yeah, I was quite disappointed with that as well. I mean, do you think? Yeah, I'm not too sure that we'll do like multiverse stuff, but well, yeah, I think it would be an interesting thing to see. But I feel like time travel will probably come first. And now it's um, and aerospace travels and all that come first as well. But yeah, hang on. But yeah, wow, this has been a really interesting stream. Um, okay, I'm going to answer these final two comments from 2012 continuity and 2003 continuation. Which is your favorite season of TMNT? Season 4 and season 6 or 2003 show. The reasons why, season, uh, if you can get right one season of how would you write? Okay, Brian. Oh, okay. That'd be the last question. That it would read. I have ideas for one, but I don't know if I want to make it into a show and everything. But yeah, reason why season 4 is because it feels like a proper comic book season, and I love that. Season 6 is because the TV station that was playing Tales at the time when I was growing up played it for 2 bloody years. So yay me. Um, I say the multiverse. I say save the multiverse. For season 5, if season 5 does happen, we haven't even got to season 3 yet. Like, let alone season 5. But yeah, wow. Okay, yeah, no more comments. If anyone, if you want to comment saying goodbye, then I'll allow that. But that's it. 4 comments. But yeah, this has been a very interesting and very successful stream. Thank you to everyone who's shown up and had a very interesting conversation. Quite surprised with the lack of Todd tonight, but that worked really well in my favour. Yeah. So from what I can gather is like most people or everyone really enjoyed the movie. They enjoyed the second half a lot more than than the first half. Okay. Goodbye, Brian. Good night. 2012 continuity. And yeah, and then also has some really good theories and right to fun stream. Goodbye, man. To the next stream. Yeah, hopefully I'll be doing one next Sunday. Hopefully, I'm not making any promises, but I'll try and see what I can do. But yeah, let me get the countdown thing. But yeah, it wasn't. Oh no, must be playing up a bit. Yeah, get up there, get up to the street. Yeah. But yeah, until next time. Yeah, wow. Thank you to everyone. Have a fun week. I'll try to. I'm going on holiday, so I'll have some fun stories for next stream. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you to everyone who's shown up and had a conversation. See you, Cowabunga. See you around today. Also, I do like first half and second half a bit. But anyway, good night and goodbye. Yes, good night all. Goodbye. I'm trying to outro now. Yeah. Oh god. Just goodbye.